Hi guys, welcome back to Toxic Coffee and Pages. Hey guys, how are you? I am here with another video well, of course I'm here with another video. You're watching it, duh. I'm here with another review of a book. No, Jennifer, not of a book. Oh Lord, let me just shut up and put up the book. We're gonna review Crave today because clearly I'm having issues. So we're gonna review Crave today. More vampires. How about that? So yes, let's review Crave. So Crave is about a girl named Grace who goes to a school in the middle of Alaska, Katmere Academy. She's going there because her parents died in a car accident. Um, and so she's going to live with her uncle and her cousin Macy at Katmere Academy, and she knows absolutely nothing about the school except for it's in the middle of Alaska and it's cold as hell, and that's where the hell she has to go because her parents died. And so that's where she's going. And who wants to go to school in the middle of Alaska? Not me. I'm always cold. No, thank you. But anywho, so that's where she's going. Poor Grace. By the way, Grace is annoying as hell. Let's just get that out of the way now. So she's going to live at Katmere Academy in the middle of Alaska with her cousin Grace. I cannot, for the life of me right now, with her cousin Grace, her cousin Macy, I could not for the life of me think of her uncle's name at this moment. Her uncle somebody. So anyway, yes, Crave. Before we get too deep into this review, I just need to say something. The reason why I started even reading Crave is because it kept popping up on my Facebook. Facebook and Amazon, they're stalkers. They keep popping up when you are into books with the little ads. And it kept saying that this was the book for if you love Twilight and the Twilight for adults. I think it kept advertising. I don't know why this is advertising as Twilight for adults because it's not. But it pissed me off because I was like, she literally stole Twilight's cover. She stole it. She stole New Moon's cover. And I'm glad I ain't got no nudes in there. I was about to show y'all my whole entire gallery. Y'all don't want to see those. So this is New Moon's cover, right? And this is Crave's cover. So I don't know if why that was okay. That is a whole entire, like, you stole that cover. That's ridiculous. And then not only that did she basically copy and paste that cover, but the writing, even look at the writing. It's just like, yikes. So I can it and it was advertised, like I said, it was popping up as if you love Twilight, you'll love this. And then you open the book, first 2 pages, it says that Grace stepped out of a plane and she stepped into Denali, Alaska. We all know Denali, whatever. We all know that. How I'm getting mad at myself for saying Denali or Denali. I'm pissing myself off. Have issues. So we all know that Bella and Edward, they had family in Alaska, not just Alaska, but Denali. So it's just like, you literally not only just took the cover, but the, like, almost the storyline too, kind of, sort of. And that's kind of spooky. And then not only that, Grace is described as clumsy and kind of ditzy almost. Bella. And the whole airplane thing, as soon as she gets off, as soon as the story starts, that's like Twilight almost. And then it's just like throughout the whole first book, they're mentioning Twilight, and it's just like, I was almost kind of like, this is too much, this is just wow. And then I don't know if anyone watches Legacies or watched Vampire Diaries or the originals, but and they mention legacies in the book, which it seems like everything that she took her storyline from, she mentioned in here, like to give them a little nod, like, hey, I stole from you guys, but it's okay because I mentioned you in here. And it's just like, that's not okay, it's not okay, error. But she still did it. So it's like legacies, it's like she was like, oh, let me borrow that. Oh, you have a necromancer in there, let me borrow that. Oh, you have a gargoyle, yeah, let me borrow that too. It's like she took so much from legacies also, and she put it in her book. And so I don't know. It's like, Tracy, do you have anything original? I haven't read anything else from her. But she took a lot from Twilight. She took a lot from Legacies. Legacies is a TV show. So I'm sorry if you all are not familiar with Vampire Diaries. First of all, how dare you not be familiar with Vampire Diaries or the originals? How dare you? No judgment. I'm judging you. But she took a lot from them. I'm sorry, I just snatched my cord. She took a lot from them, and yikes to her. Like I said, I haven't read anything else from Tracy, but yikes. Sip my coffee on that one. Anywho, back to the storyline here. So I don't know why I almost just called this girl another name besides Grace. Anywho, so Grace goes to Katmere Academy, and she is staying with her cousin Macy. And Katmere is not a regular school. It's a school for paranormals, and she does not know that. So Grace is surrounded by werewolves and vampires and witches, and and dragons of all things, and she does not know that. So eventually she gets attacked by some werewolves on her first night, still does not know what the hell they are. And here comes Jackson saving the day. And again, still does not know what Jackson is and how he saves her, but still, she finds out eventually what they are, because she wakes up with 2 bite marks in her neck after Jackson is and she uses, I'm sorry, I keep interrupting myself, but I keep remembering things. It's described as a Twilight book for adults, but the words and the way that she wrote this book is not for adults. I think this is categorized as young adult, if I'm not, or new adult, one of those, if I'm not mistaken. But she uses swooning so much, so much. It is annoying. And then with like the cuss words in here, it's like she censored herself in the first book. She censored herself. I think it took until she got to the 3rd book for her to stop censoring herself, and then she finally just let go. And when I say she let go, I mean she let go in this book. And it was just like, finally, because I went from like kindergarten to like 12th grade in here, and it was just like, thank you, because what am I reading? But yeah, she kept swooning. That's all I kept reading here was, oh, swoon, oh, swoon. It was just like, I'm about to swallow this book away, because what the hell is swoon? Like, stop saying swoon. It was so annoying how many times she wrote swoon in this damn book. Oh my God. So anyway, I done lost my train of thought. I done lost my train of what? Thought. Okay. How about that? What is SWAT? I hope you guys don't hear my stomach, because clearly I'm hungry. Anywho. So, yeah, I don't know where I was. Yeah, I have no clue where I was. I went off on a whole rant, and I have no clue where I was. So we're just going to move on from whatever rant I was on, because I have no idea where I was. Where was I? Guys, where was I? I don't know. So anywho, yeah, so I have no idea where I was on that one. So we're just gonna move on to something else. So yeah, so Jackson ends up saving her life. I hope I was right there. And she finds out who he is. Yeah, the bite marks in her neck. I hope I was right there. So so yes, so she finds out what eventually finds out that there are vampires and stuff at the school. And yeah, I literally lost what the hell I was saying. So she finds out that there are, creatures at her school. I think she called them creatures in here. She finds out that there are things at her school, and she goes crazy trying to figure out where she is and how could there be things. And then she ends up almost losing her life because of Leah, and Leah is just, oh my god, Leah was crazy. And then she finds out about Hudson, and that Jackson had a brother that he had to kill. And she finds out that she's not just human, and that maybe her parents weren't just human either. And that's the thing. We are up to book 3 now, and this is book 3. And I have so many quips and quirls about book 3. I'm so disgusted with book 3, and I'm not going to talk too much about it, not just because I don't want to give away spoilers for book 3, but because I'm so disgusted by it. We are up to book 3, and they keep hinting around that Grace's mother was not human. We're up to book 3. What the hell was she? There's one book left that comes out in September. What was she? We should know by now what she was. Hello? Anyway, we're not talking about book 3. I'm disgusted with book 3. It was trash. We're not talking about book 3. Okay? And it's a lot of people who are like, so we're just going to consider Crave a standalone book. I'm with them, except for the fact that book 2 is where Hudson comes back. So I love Hudson. I do. I love Hudson. Hudson actually carried book 3. Okay, so if it wasn't for Hudson, I probably wouldn't be considering reading book 4. Hudson carried book 3. Hudson is the only reason why I will continue on to read book 4. They did my baby Jackson she did Jackson so dirty. In book 3, it's just like, how do you do one of your main characters as dirty as you kill him? You might as well kill him off. Okay, you might as well just kill him. And I never say that. I never say that about a main character. I never beg. As dirty as you're doing, just give him a proper death, okay? That's how dirty she's doing my baby. He deserves way better. And Grace, kill her too. Just kill Grace, or give Grace a dirty death. And Anyway, I will never read another book from her, okay? Ever. After September 28th, Tracy done. We're done. Me and Tracy are ending our business relationship. Okay, thank you. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So Hudson comes. So Grace learns about Leah, and Leah is trying to bring Hudson back to life. As I just said, she did not succeed in bringing Hudson back to life. Grace ends up bringing Hudson back to life. It is a mistake. It's a mistake how she finds out she can bring Hudson back to life, but then she has to bring him back. So she ends up bringing Hudson back to life in book 2. Hudson comes back to life. Everybody's scared that Hudson comes back because, Hudson is this big bad enemy of everybody. Jackson had to kill him. And, Hudson is not what he seemed. It's not Jackson's fault how he had to view Hudson. So, overall, the Crave series, this whole thing, it's an okay series. If anything, read book 1 and go from there if you want to carry on. But definitely read book 1. I'm not going to sit here and say book 1 is good. Book 2 is good. Book 1 is great. Book 2 is good. Book 3 is trash. Okay? This And you see how thick this is? How many pages is this? Oh, and it literally goes all the way to the end. It's like, uh, it's 692 pages. Okay, 692 pages. Listen to me. 692 pages. Let me stop saying this trash. I'm saying this trash because of how they did my baby Jackson, okay? When I tell you Hudson carried this book, it was Hudson. Hudson carried this book. Hudson is her strongest character, and I am thoroughly convinced, and I know she did not write these on her own. She did not write this on her own. She had somebody writing this with her. It says it on her website. And that's the thing, it does not say, and usually it'll say in here who like wrote this with her. It doesn't say it on here, but she does not write this by herself. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe that allegedly she does not write these by herself. And if she does it, if I'm correct, which I think I am, she does not write Hudson, because Hudson is like night and day from the other characters. I don't 100% believe that she writes Jackson either. She can write Grace. I believe she writes Grace because Grace is just weak as hell. And like I said, the story was advertised as a story with a strong female lead, someone who is not a heroine who needs saving. And it's just like, Grace always needs somebody to save her, so what the hell are we talking about here? Whatever. I don't believe that she writes Hudson. Not 100% that she writes Jackson either. If she does, kudos to her. Hudson, she does not write. Hudson is the strongest character that is within the Crave series, and he carried the third book. 100% carried the third book, and that's why that book got read, because I was ready to throw it. How bad they did Jackson, I was ready to throw that book. Ready to throw it. Okay, anyway, we're done talking about the Crave series right now. So I had a very, very, very happy reading weekend. I was so excited because one of my book babies came out. You will meet him very, very soon. Very, very soon. Trust me. But yes, and Eva, my favorite Eva, she came out with the Dark Elite box set. I don't know if you all are familiar with the Dark Elite box set, but if you're not, you need to get with it, okay? Get with Eva. Yes, to the Dark Elite box set, honey. This is a mafia book series, and it's Vicious Kings. So if you're like, what the hell is the Dark Elite box set? It's Vicious Kings. That's just like the series names, but the book is actually Vicious Kings. It's 3 books. And yes, y'all know I love my Eva, so I read that book. I read that series like 4 or 5 times. So she came out with the box set. I won one of the box arts, so I was over here and I was like, oh, I'll reread this, and I know it word for word, so I flew through it because I was like, why am I rereading this? I know it already. So, but yes, I was so happy. I was like, okay, Eva, I see you with the box set. So I hope she comes out with more of her stuff in box sets. But yes, I just had to end this video with showing y'all how proud I am of Eve for finally doing a box set. So yes, so that's all for today. I will stop. I think this was more of a rant than a review, but we're just going to go ahead and say this was a review of Crave. But like I said, go ahead and read it. I mean, the first book is good. It's not, I love Jackson. It's not a series that I wouldn't read. I'm not telling you not to read it. Anyway, So, yes, 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 yes. I would, if anything, I want you all to read the first book. Read this one. Read the first book. Fall. If you read the first book, you will fall in love with Jackson, and then it's gonna be impossible not to read the second and third book. And the reason why I'm not showing you all the second book is because I know you're like, where the hell is your second book? My second book is on my tablet. So I have the second book. It's on my dang on tablet. I don't have the second book in hardcover yet. I have to order it. And I was hesitant to order it because I'm just like, I don't feel like giving you, I don't feel like ordering it right now. I will definitely, I'm going to order it because I have to have the whole set. I got the first, second, and I'm going to, I have the first and the third. I'm going to order the fourth, so I have to get the second. I just never ordered it. I automatically brought it on my tablet, got the Kindle version. I have all of them on Kindle, and I have them in hardcover too. I don't like reading my books, my physical books. I don't like bending the spines. I have a problem like that. I will purchase the book, but I will also purchase it. What is wrong with me today? Anyway, I will get it in digital form so that I can read it here on my Kindle or my tablet, and whatever the hell this thing is on my Kindle, so that I won't damage my spines. I have a problem with my books, okay? I don't like messing up my babies, okay? So yes, so please, yes, I really do want y'all, because form your own opinion of it. But Jackson is my baby, and Hudson is, like I said, we can, okay, them us, okay, thank you. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and I'll see you next time, and I'll see you next time because I have issues today. So I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have no idea why I'm having technical difficulties today, but we are going to figure this out. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time with a great review or rant.